Hey everyone, I'm Almar of almarsguides.com, and this video here is going to go over rank 8 spells in Asheron's Call. So rank 8 spells are the highest level spells currently in the game, and if you quit long ago you might remember rank 7 spells being the highest in the game. Well, after many years they were finally replaced with rank 8 spells. So rank 8 spells aren't purchased, they aren't found. In order to obtain them, what you need to do is actually make them. Now there's no trade skill requirements for making the rank 8 spells. Anybody can make them, you just need the materials in order to make them. In order to get the materials, you're going to need to primarily get Mana-Forged keys and open the Mana-Forged chests. There's Mana-Forged chest hubs in a few different towns throughout the game, but primarily the one that I visit all the time and I am at the beginning of the video is the one in Cragstone. That's the main place I go to open up the Mana-Forged chests. Here, there's all different chests of all different types that you can actually open up and use. I have a video strictly going over Mana-Forged chests on YouTube. You can probably browse for it. Just type in Mana-Forged chest or Mana-Forged keys. It should come up right away on YouTube. And out of all of these chests, the one you're going to want to hit up first and open up first, or rather if you're looking for rank 8 spells components, is the mage chest. These chests will have the most components that you need out of all of the chests here. Usually like the equipment, the weapons, the armor chests, each of them usually have one, maybe two components each for rank 8 spells, but the mage chests have like 3 or 4 components each for the rank 8 spells. So if you're looking for rank 8 spells, look no further than the mage chests. Those are the ones you're going to want to open. You can open the other ones, sure, but primarily you're going to be opening the mage chests. Now, the level 8 spells are more powerful than 7s, and they last for about 90 minutes rather than the 60 minutes that the rank 7s last. You can make them last longer if you get augments and aug your character out. I'm pretty sure they can last up to 3 hours with augs. Now, these are extremely difficult to cast. You're going to need at least a 425 skill in order to cast them with an 85% success rate. You'll need at least a 400 skill in order to cast them with a 50% success rate. It's going to be really, really, really hard to cast rank 8 spells, and if you're not a mage, you're going to have to put some attributes into focus and self. You'll have to respec your character in order to do that, or you'll have to get an epic cantrip for, like creature, life, item, and stuff like that. In order to cast these, you're really going to need to build your character around casting the rank 8s. It won't be too hard to get an epic cantrip for creature magic, item magic, and life magic. You can probably get lucky enough sometimes to buy like a dual cantrip on jewelry or something like that. And if you manage to get one of those, you'll be able to, really push casting rank 8s and stuff like that. And plus then once you also cast the rank 8s on yourself, your skills will be higher for when you recast them. And if you're using V-Tank, you'll probably buff yourself with 7s before you do before you even start to try to cast the rank 8s, so you'll be able to get your skill up that way. Currently on my on Almar, my sword guy, with just 10 into focus and 10 into self, my life magic is 375 right now, buffed, and I can still raise it a little bit, and I also can raise focus and self quite a bit as well. So I can probably get it to like 380 to 390 probably, without having to worry about, without any epics or even majors for the creature and life. And then if I get a major, I'll probably be right over 400, like 405. And then I can put a little bit more into focus and self when I respec, and I'll probably be able to cast them with pretty much ease. So now let's talk about creating them a little bit. In order to create them, you're going to need to combine one of the quills with a mana scarab. You get mana scarabs from a few different NPCs throughout the game, but the main one that I buy mine from at least is Gilly in Candith Keep. She's like right up in a tower, pretty easy to get to. Just look at the wiki page in order to figure out where you need to go and stuff like that. Trust me, you'll get there pretty easy, and you won't have too much of a trouble, figuring it all out and doing that. So what you need to do is combine a quill with the mana scarab, and then you also need to dip the quill in the ink, and then use the enchanted quill on whatever glyph you want for what spell you want. For most of the self buffs, you're going to need to use a quill of introspection on a mana scarab, and then once you have that infused quill, you'll need to dip it in the blue ink. I can't remember what it's called. It's slipping my mind right now. Formation, I think. And then you'll have an infused quill. Then you can use that on, one of the glyphs, and then you'll have a buff, pretty much. The pretty much blue and blue create beneficial self buffs. For everything else, you're gonna have to, use other inks and other quills. War Magic is gonna be the most annoying bit to make because they use, I'm pretty sure, red quills and a whole bunch of different types of magics. You have to, sort through that and buff and do that. The main thing, if you're looking for what combines do what, check the wiki page. That has a list of all of the combines that you need. And then once you get all, once you figure out what you need and what you need to do, then you can head out and do whatever. And, make your stuff and cast the spells you need to do. So aside from that, that's really all there is to it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe to me for future Asheron's Call and gaming videos. As always, good luck and happy hunting.